and this is Matters Arising in the Streets of Africa. You're welcome. Good morning to you. My name is Nelo. As you all know, we bring you news from different news headlines across Nigeria on a daily basis. And today being the 26th day of March 2021, we have this news coming from the Daily Sun newspaper. And the main headline here is fuel to sell at 234 per litre as subsidy hits 120 billion naira monthly. So FG said it can no longer bear the burden. Targets 20,000 CNG filling stations in 6 months. And Nigeria developing countries losing $1 trillion annually to illicit financial flow, NEITI. Okay, this one is Imo government has marked my house for demolition. Okorocha's aid. Mbwari seeks joint effort to tackle rising threats to common existence. 30 Sokoto schoolgirls hospitalized after strange sickness. In COVID-19, UAE bows to pressure, lifts suspension of flights from Nigeria to Dubai. Okay, and this is a 2020 presidency Igbo group. Not very clear, and why insecurity is not very clear as well. So all these and more you can get from the Daily Sun newspaper for today. And we have another one. This one is coming from the Punch newspaper, and the main headline here is Lagos kicks nurses fault FG as alleged vaccine sale surfaces. Okay, and still on that, we have Lagos demands proof as residents decry vaccine sales at centers. And then we have federal government satisfied with program of vaccination. 325,514 take jabs. And 288 billion naira released for COVID-19 relief. 2.1 million jobs saved. FJ saying. And okay, still on the sub-headlines coming from the Punch newspaper, we have petrol price hike imminent. NNPC declares 120 billion subsidy unsustainable. And Apapa MAN foams as gridlock threatens 20,000 export cargoes. A mega party eyes NSAS movement to consult Jega orders. So we have contributory pension assets suffer decline, lost 7 billion naira in January, Pencom says. And we have Tokyo Olympic torch relay begins amid COVID-19 fears. So our friend's death, police frees US lady after 44 days in detention. A YCE knocks group calling for Yoruba referendum on June 12. $1.3 million recovered from ex-NAF chieftain. Chief tendered during trial. And police hunts Lagos party organizers as man kills friend over lover. Prof. Jail 3 years for declaring Akpabio winner. PDP jubilates. An APC panel will submit report on presidential seats zoning, governor says. So this and more you can get from the Punch newspaper for today. If you're interested, you can get a copy or check out their website. We have this one coming from the Vanguard newspaper, and the main headline here is negotiate with bandits. Negotiate with bandits before they kill our children. Negotiate with bandits before they kill our children. Parents to El Rufai. And we have a bloodbath in Bloodbath in Niger as bandits kill 30 vigilante members. Military posts attacked. And page 7. And bandits open fire on traders in Benue market. Kill 1, injure 13 others. As troops kill 2, recover AK-47 rifle. Bandits kill 9 in Birengwari, Giwa, Lagos local government areas in Kaduna. And CSO opposed government alleged payment of ransom to bandits and kidnappers. Other sub-headline here is this one. Nigeria created save over 2 million jobs through ESP presidency saying, and Buhari seeks global collaboration against terrorism, corruption, and others. Africa's vaccination campaign threatened as India suspends AstraZeneca exports. Nigeria vaccinates 324,624, in Ghana 470,000, Rwanda 345,000. As ASR Africa disburses grants, donates 1 billion naira to ABU. So we have CBN to reduce wheat import by 60% in 2 years. We can no longer bear 120 billion naira monthly subsidy burden, FG says. A man escapes ritual killers in Imo hotel. Court jails professor for manipulating 2019 election result. Court jails professor for manipulating 2019 election results. And while we bulldoze Inobere's Odubu others houses, Edo government says. And we have Azo page 15, Dono page 16, Lake Emfa page 17, and many more you can get from those Vanguard newspaper for today. So if you're interested in any of this, you can get a copy or check out their websites. And we have this one coming from the Guardian newspaper, and the main headline here is at last, LG to increase petrol pump price. And we have fixed market price at 234 naira per litre, say 120 billion monthly subsidy not sustainable, and NNPC say no to hike until April. Tougher time awaits nation's economy, stakeholders insist. And Labour raises doubts over NNPC claims to oppose subsidy removal without substitutes. And PPPR silent over new template. Okay, we have other sub-headline here. And food exports records 50% surge as airlines scramble for cargo. And cashew, garlic, ginger, pap, yam others stop air flights to Europe and US. Why scheduled carrier may not benefit from demand vaccine distribution, say experts. And 80 tons of foodstuffs flown out per week in Nigeria yet to have standard packaging for export, says Fayemi. Okay, and we still have this one. This one is Reps cackles fault 10,000 naira visa clearance levy by NDLEA. Okay, Reps cackles fault 10,000 naira visa clearance levy by NDLEA, and court jails professor 3 years for electoral fraud. A Yoruba group set aside June 12 for referendum. Over 600 export cargoes awaiting access to ports. Okay guys, this and more you can get from the Guardian newspaper for today. So if you're interested in any of them, you can check the papers out, and let us see what we can get from the Nation's newspaper for today. Okay, the nations have not yet brought up stuff, so we can go ahead to see what we can get from the Premium Times. And the first here is Nigeria in NBA. Farouk Aminu moves to Chicago Bulls. And COVID-19, Nigeria records 97 new cases, 5 deaths. And Nigerian ex-senator dies. In the person of Olabode Olowo Poroko. And we have Nigerian stock rises further on buy pressure on Stanbic IBTC holdings. And top, this one is Buhari flags off Northeast rice cultivation program. Insecurity, Northwest governors seek EU support. And exclusive, EFCC chair meets CJN, appeal court president over corruption cases. So we have Buhari reappoints BPE DG Alex Oko for second term. Group donates 1 billion to Ahmadu Bello University. And Tinubu to chair Arewa House 11th annual lecture. And British University to return looted Benin bronze to Nigeria. Oh yeah. And police release American nurse from custody. Virginia becomes first state in US to abolish death penalty. Okay. And Lagos Assembly approves Sanwo-Olu's request to purchase 355 vehicles. Nigeria to get new $1.3 billion fertilizer plant in months, Buhari says. Reps more giving quarantine power to governors. And Tinubu to chair Arewa House 11th annual lecture. And farmers/headers crisis. More than 300,000 Nigerians displaced in 4 states. Research. Money laundering. FG tenders bag of multiple currencies against Buhari's ex-appointee. Exclusive, Nigerian court summons India British nationals over fraud charges. Supreme Court speaks on APC petition against its judges. And Nigeria government finally admits paying petrol subsidy, says can't continue. Okay, and army denies killing woman during protest in South Kaduna. And custom officer drowns in boat accident. Whoosh. And National Assembly to pass PIB April minister. Exclusive, Nigerian court summons India British nationals over fraud charges. Police arrest woman for allegedly killing new co-wife. Lagos community resident demands compensation for demolished homes. And Zamfara Bauchi Ekiti resident paid highest transport fares in February. MBS. Olympic Games. Symbolic flame begins journey to Tokyo. And court sentenced Nigerian professor to 3-year jail for election fraud. And Chief of Defense Intelligence seeks collaboration with NIS on intel sharing. And Presidency speaks on alleged rift between Buhari and Tinubu. And then we have NSAS, my eyes saw pepper in police detention, petitioner saying. And 7 Nigerian states yet to enact contributory pension laws. And businessman files 55 million suit against NTM for barring his line. Cleric warns against spiritual pandemic worse than COVID-19. A killer of Kogi PDP woman leader gets 12 years jail sentence. And we have BBN Niger organizers announce 900 million grant prize for season 6. Okay guys, this and more you can get from the Premium Times newspaper. So go ahead and check out their website or get a copy of the Premium Times newspaper. See you guys tomorrow for more news headline, and please do not forget to hit on that subscribe button if you're watching us from YouTube at The Streets of Africa, or on Facebook at The Streets of Africa. Thank you. See you in my next video tomorrow. Bye bye.